Hello and welcome back to the Internal Library Breathwork series, a complement to the meditation series. If you'd like to skip this introduction, the breathwork will start at the 1-minute mark. Locate yourself somewhere where you're unlikely to be disturbed, and if you can, sit without leaning on anything. This is to ensure that your back, sides, and chest have their full range of motion. When you hear the bell, I'll offer today's instructions, and we'll lead the exercise with regular counting for several rounds, followed by a short period of silence where you can practice the breathwork on your own. When you hear the bell for the second time, the breathwork session has ended. As always, these breathwork sessions are free for everyone. I don't ever want a lack of money to stand in anyone's way of their cultivation of strength, vitality, and energy. But if you do feel called to make a contribution in some way, you can find my PayPal and VenMo links in the description of the video. All donations are greatly appreciated. And now, on with the breath. I've got one last polygonal breath exercise for you in this series. It's called triangle breathing, which will make perfect sense shortly. We've done square breathing and rectangle breathing, both of which utilized all 4 parts of the breath per cycle. For triangle breathing, we'll only be using 3 parts of the breath per cycle, and we'll have 2 different combinations of 3 of those parts. To start, our first triangle will be made of the inhale, pause at the top, and the exhale. We'll skip the pause at the bottom, go straight back into the inhale after the exhale. After a couple minutes of that, we'll flip the triangle upside down and swap the pause at the top for the pause at the bottom. This means that we'll go straight from the inhale into the exhale. Don't worry, I'll cue all of this as we go. The purpose of this breath work is to give us time to focus more singularly on each of the pauses. Breath retention with lungs full is palpably different than breath retention with lungs empty, as I'm sure you've noticed. This breath lets us focus in on these differences back to back. One last note here. I'm less concerned with the equality of sides here as compared to previous exercises. The point of this breath is not to make an equilateral triangle, though we will start out that way. The point is to give you a lens to help you focus on breath retention. So once you're breathing on your own, without my counting, don't worry so much about equalizing the components of the breath. Focus on the pause. Great, so for our first triangle, we'll do 5 counts for the inhale, 5 counts for the pause at the top, and 5 counts for the exhale. At the end of the exhale, we'll go right into the next inhale and repeat. After 4 rounds of that, I'll leave you to your own breath, and you'll be free to adjust the sides as you wish. Just keep that focus on the pause at the top. Let's begin. Take a full breath in and out. And we'll start with an inhale for the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Carry on for another 2-ish minutes. I'll chime in once to sensitize you to different aspects of your experience. Remember, contemplate the pause at the top. What's it like to have full lungs? As we've been doing, pay close attention to the junctures, where the breath starts and stops. Let each segment of breath be its own meditation, with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay, now, from here, at the end of this breath cycle, we'll flip the triangle upside down. Begin pausing at the bottom of your breath rather than at the top. Pause on empty and notice how it feels to have empty lungs. How is it similar to full lungs? How is it different? Go right into it. As you breathe, try exhaling a little further out than you normally might. Bring the belly toward the spine and find true empty here. And, upon inhalation, gently engage the inhale with control and precision. And at your next exhale, let the triangles vanish. Be complete and rest. Come back to this moment. Open your eyes if they're closed. And feel into your body. How do you feel? What did you make of today's practice? Keep in mind that with regular breath work, you can generate some real change physically, mentally, and emotionally. I hope you keep it up. As for now, I'd like to thank you once again for taking the time to cultivate your strength, your vitality, and your energy, both for yourself and for the rest of us. Take care, and I'll see you next time.